Vanessa here. This is a follow-up on my earlier video where I was talking about our state of consciousness and how we often have a default state of consciousness that we always seem to slide back into even after moments of joy and happiness. So the issue really is all about coherence, which really means an absence of internal conflict. So if I'm, desiring something different in my life, but yet I'm feeling lack, I'm feeling fear, that would be dissonance. So we want the coherence where we're aligned, our body with our emotions and our awareness, where we don't have that inner arguing. We're not forcing positivity. We're not suppressing how we really feel. We're not chasing it. We're not resisting what's present. Inner peace doesn't come from trying to control our external circumstances, thinking like, oh, okay, when I have everything all straight in my life and when, there's no conflict, then I'll have peace. That's not how it works. It really just comes from allowing what is without collapsing. So the issue is we often, our minds get bored really easily. So we want novelty. I love learning. I love reading. I love watching long form videos and learning. That doesn't really bring about any sort of transformation or stability or coherence in our lives, though. That new information that, we like to get when we're reading a new and exciting book, that's a hit of dopamine, and dopamine then feels like progress to ourselves. But if we have that insight without integrating it, without applying it, we do end up getting stagnant, and I am so guilty of that. So most of us are not lacking knowledge out there. I think it was Jim Fortin, when I first heard him talking, he was saying that, like, we've got all this information, but is it really bringing about change? What we're lacking really is process, support in the process, tools that we can use in real-time moments for activation. Because wisdom only becomes real when we are actually living it out, when we are applying it. That's that, in Kabbalistic terms, we call it the da'at, that actual knowledge is the application of it. So work is done when we're sitting in traffic, when we're in the middle of a conflict, when we're feeling lonely, tired. So life hasn't necessarily changed around us, but we are working through it in the moment, in real time. So it's training our nervous system daily. Again, it's not forcing anything. It's not pushing anything. It's allowing what is, allowing our feelings about the situation, acknowledging our unmet needs. So those transformation, it's not really exciting. It can actually look quite boring. And I know Rabbi Baton has often said it doesn't come with a choir of angels. It's often just a very quiet thing on an ordinary day with no witnesses. When you're upset, pausing, feeling what's there right there in the moment. This is how safety is rebuilt internally. So with Levamuna therapy, we're not forcing a new state, ever. I just want to reiterate that. We're creating enough internal safety for our nervous system to allow it. If you enjoyed this message, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram. I'm working on some new, different projects that I will be releasing this year. So, yeah, give me a like, share, subscribe. Take care.